Okay, hi everyone. This is Cloudmaking coming back at you with a video. Today it's going to be a rant of sorts. I have 22% battery left on my phone, which I'm currently using as a webcam, bringing you low quality webcam rants since 2010. So today I wanted to talk about the recent videos I've been making and my recent projects that I've been doing, which I'm done with now. So the project which I'm sure you guys know about, I've made 3 videos about it so far. It's called Autochrome. Um, it's out and it's complete. It's supported on Mac. It's essentially a text editor for Python. You can basically run any Python code in there, and I'm super proud of it. It's one of my first complete coding projects, which I sort of like set as a goal for myself to learn Python, UI design, and all sort of that, like web automation. And I'm super proud that I achieved it. And in doing so, I made a NFT collection with 10,000 pieces in it, which was also generated with Python code in Blender. So yeah, super proud on that end. But it's been a really weird experience, and I think I will be titling this video a rant on open source development. I'm sorry, because I've been getting the response has been amazing on Twitter, on YouTube, especially on Twitter. People have been wanting to help. People have helped, like technically, financially, um, and just like people reaching out to like ask for help for their own scripts. So essentially, if you don't know, I've made this text editor, which essentially lets you write Python code inside it, and then you can run it. It has its own debug Chrome window, Chrome profile, which you can basically test automation scripts, web scraping scripts, and everything, all sorts of that stuff in it. But basically, the software comes with two pre-made presets for popular NFT websites called OpenSea and Rarible, which you can essentially use to automate your whole uploading of your NFTs instead of going the smart contract method and essentially paying thousands and thousands of pounds in gas. Um, so initially, I made this whole program and everything as a gift for the NFT community. Because I mean, to be fair, I'm a part of it. I wanted to learn more, and this like the whole thing I did as a learning experience, the artwork and the rest of it. Now, the response, as I said, has been amazing, but on the sort of like the background stuff I haven't really talked about is how I've been getting approached by certain companies and certain individuals, um, sort of like trying to exploit me, as even though the software is completely open source and free for people to use, and I've been sort of like just helping. I've literally just been helping people for free who have been contacting me technically, and like actually giving them my time. um, and like even though I've offered the same to these companies and the individuals, for some reason they have this weird trust issues where they either can't trust. It seems like they can't seem to understand why I'm doing this for free. And I sort of just wanted to like, I guess, rant about it, because genuinely I don't really understand that kind of behavior. Like, the open source community has been going for years and years and years. I mean, personally, I've been a part of the Blender open source community for actually almost a decade now. I wouldn't say I've contributed much, but I've been a part of it and I know of it. And I've used loads of other open source softwares. I mean, heck, there's the joke on Twitter about how most of coding nowadays is essentially just people going on like GitHub or like Stack Overflow and just copy pasting code. Um, but like, not throwing any shade on it, but like because the open source community is amazing and like loving and giving. But for some reason, there are these individuals, especially from the business uh, end of the market, and especially the trading end of the market, which don't really need. They don't seem to understand that there's like a whole other thing that is happening here. which is like a lot bigger than them. And like it's, I don't know, it's really disheartening to me. Like I've been sort of like trying to keep myself like very upbeat and stuff, and uh, for people to actually sort of like, I don't know, I've had comments where people have literally like doubted like what I'm capable of, what I can do, even though they have no idea what I'm actually doing, and like what sort of projects I'm involved in, what sort of people I speak to. They for some reason think that like I can't like make it because I'm like just giving this like stuff away for free, essentially because I want to help other people like develop, actually like develop and like ahead the field of NFTs, because genuinely I do believe in them. And it's like, to me, it this is like the first time we've had like a fair sort of like online marketplace for digital media, even though we've been using digital media for like almost a decade now. Ever since the conception of the digital camera, people have been creating digital media, storing it, and essentially because of Web 2, sort of just giving it away to corporations for them to use as essentially just like content to basically make them money. So this is like the first time where you can actually like create your own community, create your own audience, actually sort of like make whatever you want to make, and make digital art which has like a lot more depth than just generated bullshit. I'm sorry to be blunt, but like there's the NFT space is a lot bigger than it. Literally just got into the public eye this year. Do you think this is all that it is? It's like there's so much more to it, and like if you can't see the potential of it, you clearly have not spent enough time studying it. I personally spent almost a year and a half, I think it's been like 2 years almost now, in this space, sort of studying as much as I can, even before I took any steps. And I feel like I've only like covered 5% of it. So if you're really like sitting there and like you're thinking that this is just a tool for people to like flip art or flip tokens and like make money, um, you're really not you're really not like seeing the potential of what this thing is capable of, and how it's going to affect virtual reality or AR, and the internet itself, the way people use the internet, how the internet is moving from websites to apps. Maybe websites will come back because of NFTs. The resurgence or the resurgence of websites because of NFTs is now like an actual thing. Back in the day, people used to use blogs, and everyone had their own websites, their own content. And because of NFTs, that's actually coming back now, because people are building utility into their NFTs, where they're making these communities and like building certain projects which weren't like doable before by individuals, because they didn't have sort of like the means to get the support from their communities. Like the potential here is endless, but for some reason it's like it's the same thing. It's the same thing with sort of like open source software. It's like, why these people just can't understand that there's something else out there in this world than money. Like it's absolutely like mind-boggling to me. Like I really don't understand it. And to any of these people, I feel like, please do like look into the space and really acknowledge the potential of the space. And like I don't know, man. This is just a rant. um I might even delete this, like, or might just private it. But like I just wanted to put this out there, because to be fair, like it's hard enough doing projects by yourself and sort of like trying to keep yourself like on track with deadlines and doing all of that, and sort of like ended up and like trying something and actually ending up with something which works. That's like up there in itself, right? So it's like you need quite a lot of sort of like conviction and like actual planning and like mental fortitude to do that. But if I'm like talking to people and they're telling me like, why are you doing this for free? Like, why are you putting this out for free? Like, why would you do this? Like, why would you literally just give a hack to people? Like, why? Actually, let me actually go through my experience of Selenium to you. So when I got into sort of like web automation, it took me like almost 3 months to sort of get my head around Selenium and how it opened it opened like it opened a tab in your Chrome browser, which then you had to use, or like it just didn't make any sense to me. So like I wanted personally, I find Selenium to be a crazy powerful tool, and I wanted to help. I wanted to contribute in my own way, and I wanted to contribute in a way where it would it would be at least a tiny bit more simpler for people to like literally just press download, set Selenium is set up, download Python, download Selenium. You're basically set up, and all you have to worry about is the actual preset. Like you literally just write what you want to write. You still have the versatility of Python code. You can run through loops, you can run through iterations, or whatever the heck you want to do. You can look at, you can literally see like how long it takes you to run that preset. Try another way, try to make it faster. But you're actually working on the preset then, instead of like worrying about, oh no, the browser is bugging out, I can't connect to the browser, or like every time I turn on the browser it's forgotten everything that it did before. Oh no, I have to log in, I have to give my script my login details, so, and I have to give my script my MetaMask safe key. So every time I have to do something on OpenSea, I have to like this script has to like input my safe key, and like why, that doesn't make any sense. Like, so my approach was that I wanted to sort of make a UI which wasn't a program which had buttons, because it's like obviously there are things out there like that already. What I wanted to make was I wanted to make a higher level program which gave you the versatility of Python programming language, and on top of that you could use Selenium very freely and just very quickly just to prototype some tests in Chrome. I've even made functions on top of that, and I'm like super proud I made that. And I did it to help the NFT community. I did it to help people who I was seeing online just like completely struggling with Selenium, with like tickets which were like not answered for like 4 years or some shit. And like I made that to help those people, and I helped the NFT people. And like that project is done now, I'm gonna move on to another project. I'm not gonna like work on this project all my life. So what I don't understand is, and if anybody does want to like rant about this with me in the comments down below, let me know why people seem to think that it's a bad idea that I put this out for free, when most of the information I actually got to make it was from the internet already free. And I was just trying to be helpful. Like, sure, I want money. And like, so the worst thing I got was the fact that like they thought the NFT series I made to literally test out my presets and my script, and to help make presets for other people, were going to like, that they thought that like it would impact me, that if that series doesn't do good. Do you think that's the only thing I'm going to do with that series? Have you even looked into what that series is? Do you know that series has a season 1 or a season 0? Do you know that series has actual planets inside it, which if you own the NFT you can actually get access to certain websites and certain content which you will never be able to access? And do you not think that's in development? Do you not think that I'm trying to do that? And what if I do that, and I make a tool which helps the whole of the NFT community make utility for their NFTs? Say your NFT doesn't have a utility, I make a tool which lets you give your NFT utility. What about that then? Do I put that out as a tool? Do I make people pay for that, or do I just put that out to see what the world can make instead of just being greedy? Like seriously, I get it. Like money is important, and like people are scared to like lose and shit. Like I'm scared to lose. Sure, this series might not do good. Whatever. It's not gonna stop me from carrying on making what I want to make. And like, yeah, like what makes you think? And to be honest, the thing which got me the most is that somebody might comment, somebody might give me that comment saying that your series isn't going to do well, um, simply because they want help from me for free. And the worst case thing on the thing on top of it is I'm literally offering them help. Like, I'm offering them help for free. I'm not asking for anything. Like, every time I've helped someone, I've left a message saying, if you want to support my current project, please donate or buy my NFT. That's all. That's like as far as I've gone to asking someone for actual payment. Like, if you can't afford it and like you need help, you want me to make a script, just hit me up on Twitter. That's what I've said from the start. Like, just hit me up and I will help you the best I can. And I have. Like, I can count more people than I have fingers that I have helped for free in the past 2 weeks for their custom scripts, because most of these issues I've already figured out. I have my folder of scripts which you guys don't, and all I have to do is just copy paste 2 or 3 lines of code and just send it to you, and you can use it yourself. It doesn't cost me much energy, and like, I just don't like. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, this is just a rant. I'm not here trying to make sense. Um, and yeah, like, I don't know. I will always have hope, to be honest. So if you don't, yikes. Um, but like, I don't know. Make good life choices. Like, look around you, appreciate life. Um, like, appreciate the people around you. See the value in actually like liking people and like liking life, living, experiencing things. Like, I I don't know. It genuinely baffles me, and I felt like I needed to make this video because, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to make this video because it just like sort of, it just got like, it happened a couple times before. People were like, yeah, why are you putting this out for free? How are you going to monetize this? And I just sort of just shrugged it off. But it sort of, to see, uh, so like, I feel like the change happened when I entered the point where sort of like actual businesses like started messaging me about it, and to sort of like see them sort of traverse this space where they have no idea why. Like, they have zero fucking clue why someone would put something valuable out for free. Like, it it genuinely baffles them, I think. And like, I mean, it genuinely baffles me why it baffles them, to be honest. Like, the internet was made for sharing stuff. And in this case, I made something and I shared it, and loads of other people did as well, and hence why hence why I actually could make that thing in the first place. So it's like, yeah, I don't really understand. Well, anyhow, I want to keep on making stuff I'm putting out for free. If you guys wanna support me, again, links in bio, PayPal, NFTs. You can even send me crypto. Who knows? Um, but yeah, like, that was my rant on just open source stuff. Like, I love the open source community. Uh, yeah, like, it's amazing, and yeah, utility stuff coming soon. This is like a little Easter egg I'm leaving in here. I haven't really made any content about it yet, but that is the next project I am going to do. And I most likely will put it out for free. Like, I don't know what you guys want me to say. Like, it's my thing at the end of the day. Like, that is the power of ownership. Uh, and yeah, you can't really stop me. Like, if I want to put it out for free, I will put it out for free. And yeah, like, I mean, I think if I had to put it simply, like, at the end of the day, I have hope that there are people out there who will use this tool, and if they have the money, if they have some extra money, they will just drop me some drop me some of it, or like they will support my work, and in doing so they will support the project. But if you can't afford that, I'm not gonna put you down. Like, I'm not gonna say, no, you're poor, you're not allowed to have this tool. Like, that's fucked up. Like, the it, it doesn't require much innovation, you know? Like, if it took me like, sure, it did take me like almost 6 months. Well, almost 6 months, including studying and like talking to people, figuring things out, making the planets, uploading the planets, rendering the planets. Fucking, do you know how long it took to render those planets? Anyhow, uh, but yeah, like I think at the end of the day, I just have hope, like that people, if people really like what they're the tool that they're using, and they do want to support me, they'll support me, and that's that. Like, yeah, I I would go as far as saying that I would much rather starve than have the mindset of putting other people down to achieve what you want, or like gatekeeping simple tools from people who can't afford them. That's fucked up. So yeah, that was that. My phone is. I was gonna try to go until my battery dies, but it seems like my phone's a lot better than it used to be. And my battery is lasting a little bit longer. But yeah. Again, this is Cloud, aka Cloud Making, aka Ali, bringing you low resolution vlogs since 2010. Most of them are privated. Sorry, too embarrassing. I can't show you guys. And yeah, like I'll say, if you're out there, please don't lose yourself to money. Do you remember your humanity? Love people. Spread happiness. Uh, yeah, and like these are dark times that we're going through. We've gone through. Uh, Spend time with your family members. Give life some time. Don't let like don't let the world and the system that humanity's made like engulf you. Uh, and again, like if you're really if you really want, I'm not that religious, but I like studying, and I have studied a lot. And if you really can't find any answers, go follow a religion. Like, it will teach you some good things about appreciating life. Uh, and if you don't find anything there, still like just check yourself. Like if you're losing, if you're saying to yourself that I don't have any time to do anything but this one thing which revolves around money, then there's clearly something wrong. And yeah, worst case scenario, you end up with a regret before you die. But it is what it is. Well, anyhow, I'll leave all of the links in the description below, including my PayPal. If you guys want to show these business attires that a person can live in this open source world and like have hope, then go for it. If you have the money to do it. If you really don't have the money to do it, don't do shit. Uh, Go out there and find more open source tools and hack reality the best you can. But yeah, I'll leave all of the links. I'll leave the link to the software down below as well. I've made some like official tutorials for it, which are linked in the README files on GitHub. But yeah, like I think it might be the best tool to get into web automation and still have control with Python 2020 or 2022. There's loads of like block based, click based, recording based automation tools, macro based automation tools, which will also do the job and also let you save presets and so on. But this specifically gives you the versatility that this script gives you, the fact that you can open a debug Chrome browser, set up whatever you want, and really personalize the script to you, um, or sorry, really personalize the presets that you're using in the scripts to you. Uh, I think it really does put it ahead, and I haven't really found anything like that out there, which is at least free. And I think it comes back to the whole free thing. And again, if you guys need help, DM me. You can find me everywhere at Cloud Making. If you need technical help, I would say DM me on Twitter. That's sort of where I'm managing it. I like to keep my spaces a little bit sort of fragmented, so I don't sort of like muddle everything. So it's like if I really really need to help someone, I'll most likely give them my Discord, and they can like jump on Discord. I can like see their screen and just really quickly help them if it's just a screenshot. And if like an error you need help with, Twitter is probably your best call. I pretty much just do that there now. But yeah, I'll leave the NFT series down below as well. Uh, there are 2 seasons for it, so there are 2 collections. If you want to be in early, buy them. I will be basically beta testing, alpha testing all of my programming ventures, the utility features now, just like I did before with the uploading script and the Selenium script. I'll be using those two collections uh, as sort of like test subjects for the coming projects, hopefully open source, but we'll see how that goes. Um, but yeah, I'm out for now. I think that's my non-scripted rant over for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this low resolution vlog. The audio is actually a lot better from 10 years ago, to be honest. It is nice. It is nice having all of these sort of upgrades, simply because I don't know if you guys know, but I also make music, which I will also link below. I make music with 2 groups, one called Kakigori Club, the other one called Meta.coolkids. All of their music on Spotify and Audius for free streaming. And yeah, I'm not using SoundCloud because I started hating SoundCloud because of their subscription model. I just didn't like it. But yeah, Audius is essentially the free version of SoundCloud, how it was back in the day anyways. So yeah, I will link all of that below if I remember to, but I will most likely remember to because I'm going to upload this right now without editing it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's see how this video does. If it does good, I will happily do more rants to you guys, because damn well sure I do many rants to the people I know and love, and they might be getting a little bit tired of it. Probably not. I'm wholesome as fuck. I will see you guys next time. Peace. Also, the next video is probably going to be an update on the NFT utility. And also, again, if you do want to be early on these planets, go buy them. Peace.